Yo, Elliott.
So Phil wants to make more money. We got option number one, climb the ladder of the company that he's at, take a foreman position, which would give him a raise. The problem with this route, the pay increase isn't worth the responsibility. Option two, I go off on my own, get licensed, insured, and bonded, and I start my own company. I'd probably take a major pay cut. Option three, I get licensed, insured, and bonded, and I slowly pursue side income with side jobs and accrue a small amount of startup capital and develop a network of people, contractors. I'll give you two different answers. I'm going to give you my honest answer, and I'm going to give you my prudent answer. My honest answer, I would always opt to go off on my own. So you can climb the ladder, but you're not going to make as much money as you want. So that's out. That's number one, right? You climb the ladder, you're going to work more, you're not going to make as much money. That's not a good deal. Number two, you go off on your own. You said I would probably have to take a major pay cut for the first 3 to 5 years. Yo, that's fine. Your daughter's only two and a half years old, so she'll be 7. Listen, my daughter just came up to me today, and she said, hey, Dad, I watched this video that you made a couple years ago about how you were broke and in debt, and you started strength camp out the back of your van. Like, y'all, a lot of you guys know that story. My kids don't really know the story. That happened when she was, like, still in the womb. Like, I didn't even think she was born. She was still, like, 13 years ago. She was either just born or she's still a baby. And she came up to me. It's so funny, literally, just like 2 hours ago. She said, that's really inspiring, Dad. I never knew you went through that. I never knew you did that. I mean, that took a lot of risk. Like, my daughter was, like, in awe of me. The reason why I tell you this is because I did that when my kids were small, because they didn't need me. They didn't need much, especially if you keep your wife at home like you're saying you want to do. They don't really need you. Your 2.5-year-old daughter needs to know that you're there. She needs to know that there is a daddy and that mommy loves daddy, but you don't need to be there changing diapers and all that gay shit that they tell men that they're supposed to do. Oh, you're supposed to feed the baby. Oh, you're supposed to get up with the baby as a real daddy. You're supposed to change diapers. No, that's a lie. That's a complete lie. That's your wife's job. You really step in as a father when it becomes time to set boundaries and exact discipline, right? And you'll be there too. Plus, your presence is that more powerful when it's, I don't want to say rare, but when it's intermittent. So your daughter needs you, and I know that's not one of your issues, but you say, it might take me 5 years to build my business up. Well, who cares? Again, man, I'm an optimist in a lot of ways. I'm spontaneous in a lot of ways. I'm irrational and irresponsible in a lot of ways. But to me, I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna figure it out. And here's the other thing too: you have the leg up in a way that I didn't, where you understand the grace of God. You understand that you can allow things to unfold, that you don't have to force it, right? I wasted a lot of time, a lot of energy because I wasn't a prayerful man when I started. So, I was hitting my head against the rock. I made a lot of mistakes. I did a lot of things that I probably didn't need to do. You're a lot wiser. You're a lot older, right? You're 37. I started when I was, 24. So that's my honest answer. That's what I would do. But then you say, I go get licensed, insured. This is option number 3, bonded, and slowly pursue side income with side jobs and accrue a small amount of startup capital, so on and so forth. That's a prudent way to go about it. And also it opens the gate for more. In other words, if you start getting the ball rolling on the side, you don't know what that can flourish into. You think it might take longer, but it might not. You might land 1 or 2 really solid jobs, and all of a sudden you got to hire 5 guys, and the next thing you know, you got a really solid big business. Like, you don't know. So you can take less risk and be more prayerful in your decision, especially since you're a bit older, right? 37. 37 is not young. It's not old, but it's not young. So that's the prudent answer. I wish I could tell you exactly what to do, but that's really up to you. This is something I would pray on as well. But there you have it. Option 1 is out. I wouldn't want to do that. I have no interest in that. Option 2 is what I would do. Option 3 is probably your most prudent choice. That's my answer to that, dude. Done.
Yo, Elliott.